here it is at last, the Helios Tarot forecast for the month, or Tarot Horoscope drawn specifically for your astrological zodiac sign. I'm B.R. Newman, in case you didn't know that already. Check out my website, IamHelios.com, through the link below, and consider everything that I have to offer there. Consider signing up to receive any number of the personal readings that I offer, or consider signing up to take a course. The choice is yours. There's a lot to explore there. Also consider checking out Annie Botticelli's Storyteller forecasts to see the astrological side of everything you're going to see here. It's fascinating, I promise. So, okay, I guess we'll just jump right into it. And here it is, Capricorn, your 5-card Helios spread for the month of December. This is a condensed Golden Dawn spread, which uses 15 cards. In this case, we have 5 to the same result. We have a central theme, 2-dimensional timeline options to choose from, a past section, and a fate section. In your central theme, we have that which most adequately embodies the whole story arc of this tarot spread, and it's the Fool, the first major arcana card. Now, this actually embodies the process of first stepping out into some new venture, some new situation, some new pursuit, and not really knowing where you stand or what to do, but remaining optimistic all the while. So this is a seed for a really profound, miraculous transformation, growth, and learning. And that could be quite promising, although it could also be quite unsettling. This suggests that you really don't know what you're getting yourself into, for better or for worse. Sometimes not knowing allows you to pursue the impossible and therefore achieve it to your surprise, almost not even really noticing that it ever was impossible. So you notice it only in hindsight, and then you realize what you're actually capable of. So the Fool is actually a very good place to begin. It's a great way to start out. You're very pure, and you're very capable, very malleable, and very versatile. So you have 2-dimensional timelines, 2 paths that you can take, 2 doorways before you. And so with this pure space, this doesn't actually provide a whole lot of context for these, so we can take these 2 extremes rather literally. So the Devil card represents selfishness, as you might expect, indulgence, but there can be a healthy dose of this. There is such a thing as a healthy dose of selfishness, but without the context provided by more than what I can see from the Fool, I can't really say for sure. So we have to assume that this is a rather extreme form of the Devil, in which case this would be something perhaps to avoid. Of course, we can't say so for sure before we look at the other dimensional timeline, which is a personality profile, the Knight of Wands. You may or may not be aware, all of these 16 court cards correspond beautifully with the Myers-Briggs personality profiles, of which there are also 16, quite conveniently. But this Knight of Wands is actually the ENTJ, life's natural leader, very commanding, very, very confident, very, very stern, but persistent, very capable. You know, someone who takes charge, someone who's a visionary, and not only are they visionary, but they're actually capable of actualizing, materializing that vision. So they're not a dreamer alone. They have visions, they have dreams, they have lofty goals, and they know how to get there. So it's a powerful force. Not necessarily someone that easily works with other people, someone who does things their own way and is profoundly effective on their own. So this is a rather ideal follow-up to the Fool. The Fool doesn't really know what he's getting himself into, but this ENTJ, extroverted intuitive thinking judger, absolutely is prepared for just about anything. All right, and they're not going to let anyone stand in their way. So this is the kind of fuel you want to carry you through whatever adventure you've embarked upon. So this is going to take some reflection on your part. This is a general reading applying to everyone who shares your sun sign. So you have to consider every aspect of your own life to figure out what this is speaking to. And there's only so much I can do when I'm reading for so many millions of people all at once. But we can actually have the benefit here of working with some pretty elegant simplicities. The Fool being the first step of just about anything. So let's say you're about to make a big change. You're about to start a new job. You're about to move to a new house. Whatever it is, whatever big change is imminent, that's what this is speaking to. It really can be that simple. So the one approach, the Devil, would be to force everything to an excessive degree. So this is being attached to a specific end result. Trying to control every aspect of how everything unfolds. And anytime you do that in this kind of position that you're in, where you don't actually have the autonomy that you might expect or assume you would have along the pursuit of the Devil card, you don't actually have that control. It would be a complete illusion, and everything would just end up different from what you would expect. If you try to control and sedate reality, at every possible juncture, you're going to leave yourself disappointed and rather exhausted. And you don't want to be exhausted at all when the Ten of Cups card comes around in your future, because that is the ultimate culmination of the respective element. As Malkuth is, you have fire, earth, air, and water, and this is the manifestation of water, fully actualized in the world. So this could actually become too much for you if you're already exhausted. Or if you're strong, if you have built up your reserves and have carried through this adventure with confidence, like the Knight of Wands would do, like the Knight of Wands is fully capable of meeting that end result and following all the way through, then this would actually be the experience of complete satisfaction and fullness, satiety. If you're completely exhausted, it'll overwhelm you. You won't actually be able to enjoy it. And then when it passes by, you will regret having let it pass you by. You'll feel rather sad that you weren't there to relish in the bounty of the fruits of your labors, because there will be labors. You are the fool setting out on some grand adventure in one way or another. It might be rather minor in your circumstances, but the amount of work that you put in, you want to be able to reap the rewards. You want it to be rather substantial, so you have to be willing to work hard. The devil would avoid it. The devil would scheme and manipulate himself around authentic effort, but the Knight of Wands willingly trudges right into battle, so to speak, fully willing to accept anything that comes his way without any real attachment. Of course, there is strength and optimism and follow-through and confidence, but there's no, nitpicky, controlling, snobby insistence upon specific manifestations. So this is all inspired by the Two of Wands in your past section. All twos are associated with Chokmah on the Tree of Life, which is, it's actually associated with the right hemisphere of the brain. So this is some imagined potential. So this is actually the product of something you dreamed of. So something that you, without attachment, pondered as a possibility. And now some opportunity has opened up that has allowed you to not only entertain the possibility of actualization, but pursue it. And so since you've been set out on this course, this pursuit of achieving some dream, you want to have strength. You want to have integrity, first and foremost, integrity. And the Knight of Wands has that in excess. So with that really reduces everything down to one simple, elegant simplicity. Integrity is your fuel. Integrity allows you to feel as though you deserve to be optimistic and confident. By maintaining your integrity, you maintain your fuel. Then meeting your objective with a full tank that you can then fully invest in thoroughly enjoying that Ten of Cups result, the paycheck, the prize directly relative to the amount of work you've put in. And that about wraps this up, so thank you for listening to this. You might want to contact me for a personal reading of some kind. You can gain clarity, certainty, and confidence regarding a big decision, the nature of a personal relationship, family dynamics, general complications or opportunities, and so on. I can help you simplify extremely complex matters into something workable, something you can base otherwise difficult decisions upon, and something you can trust, so you can put your mind at ease and get back to living. And maybe you want to uncover the complexities of your inner circuitry, really getting to know the way you truly operate, so you can pick and choose the kinds of strategies, partners, and environments that help you thrive and feel good and think straight. If any of that sounds good, trust me, you're going to want to check out my website, IamHelios.com, and discover what I can offer you there today. Thanks again.